Hello, in this lesson we are going to start building the foundations for improving your body image, and that is through respect for all bodies. So if the number on the scale is going to dictate how you feel, maybe shift focus on what health means for you. Because weight is not linked to health. It is one measure that doesn't tell us very much. And this is why using the number on the scale as a measure for progress promotes an unhealthy attitude towards food, eating, your body, and self-worth. And the research actually shows that what you weigh is not an underlying cause for poor health. There are many other factors that are the actual cause of these diseases. Things like social factors, genetics, weight stigma, environmental factors, our behaviors like food choices and lifestyle, as well as other behaviors. And so let's focus on the modifiable risk factors, those that we have actual control over, things like our behaviors, which have a big impact on our health. And so what are behaviors? They are all the everyday activities that result from our values, knowledge, and norms shaped by our broader culture and society. This means that you have control over your behaviors. So things like nutrition, sleep quality, enjoyable forms of movement, stress management strategies, and your alcohol or smoking intake can influence your health. And these are the things that we can start changing to shape our behaviors and therefore influence our health. So in trying to move away from using weight as a measure for health, what are some of the more helpful ways that you can track your own health? It may be through measures based on how you feel physically, so whether you have more energy, are experiencing any chest pains or fainting, any gastrointestinal disturbances, an improvement in your flexibility, strength, or endurance, changes to your menstrual periods, or even how you regulate temperature. It can also be related to how things make you feel mentally, so not stressing about food, having lower food cravings, being able to eat more mindfully, eating a wider range and variety of foods, or being able to let go of your inner food critic. And also measures that relate to how you feel emotionally, like finding more ways to cope with stress and other emotions, developing more self-acceptance and an enhanced body image, the ability to exercise for fun, not for punishment, an improvement in your sleep quality or quantity, and having more confidence. There are so many measures, and some can mean more to you or feel more applicable to your lifestyle, health status, and desires. So being able to shift away from weight, this means that you can clearly define what is important to you, which then can shape your plan for healing and food freedom. Once you decide what's important to you, you can treat your body with respect and work towards that healing. And so your body and all bodies deserve respect. And what this means is treating your body with dignity and meeting your core basic needs. It can also mean reframing the mindset towards caring for your body and accepting that your body is an instrument, not an ornament. This means that our bodies are tools to live our lives, work, study, travel, and experience all there is to experience from this world. And the purpose is not solely to be looked at. So to develop this respect towards our bodies, these are the 3 steps to begin with. And the first is to make it comfortable, which means choosing, buying, and wearing clothes that fit you, not that you have to fit into, but particularly in a style that you love. Another way is to reduce body checking. This means reducing the habits of seeking information about your body's size, shape, appearance, or weight. And you can do this by reducing situations that may trigger you. The other way to reduce body checking is to get rid of the scales if needed. Because if it is making you feel miserable, not worthy, and down, I would get rid of it. Keeping reminders of this may not help with your healing if it is continuously impacting your mental health. And getting rid of the scale is setting a boundary for yourself. And it can also solidify the fact that you are more valuable, worthy, and interesting than the number on the scale. I understand that in the disordered eating space, being weighed may be part of treatment and monitoring your health. But if it is not necessary to your treatment, you can ask to not be weighed or get blind weights. And this is especially if you are medically stable. And so I know with big events, of course, we want to feel and look our best. But if this is at the cost of your comfort or sanity, it's not worth it. What do you want to remember from the event? I mean, do you want to look back and remember feeling faint, unwell, and uncomfortable for the whole night? Ultimately, it is up to you what you find value in and what you choose to focus on. Another way to make it comfortable is to embrace diversity. And how this helps is to increase exposure to the variety of body shapes and sizes. The research shows that embracing and seeing more diverse bodies in social media advertisement and entertainment reported a greater reduction in weight bias, which is the negative attitudes, beliefs, and assumptions or judgments we have towards individuals in larger bodies. This can build a solid foundation for self-respect and compassion. The Health at Every Size movement can be a really helpful framework for continuing on this journey to food freedom. Its principles are based on weight inclusivity, health enhancement, respectful care, eating for well-being, and life-enhancing movement. There are many clinicians and health professionals that align with these principles and advocate for enhancing health through your behaviors, not through weight. The Hayes model also teaches you to rely on your internal attunement and intuitive eating. This encourages you to increase awareness of your body's response to food and learn how to make choices that reflect your intuition. The Hayes model also teaches you to make connections between what you eat and how you feel in the short and medium term. So by paying attention to things like your food and mood, concentration, your energy levels, fullness, ease of your bowel movements, comfort eating, appetite, satiety, and hunger or pleasure as guiding principles to behavior change. Another way to respect your body is to be responsive to your body's basic needs. How we practice this is to listen to our body, to care for our body. Some of my clients like to reframe this mindset and treat their body as a separate entity. This would mean thinking about how would you treat a friend or a pet? Would you listen and nurture your friend or pet? Would you ignore or care for your friend or pet? Why is your body being treated so differently when it deserves to eat, to rest, to be cared for, just like a friend or a pet? Doing nice things for your body and stopping the body bashing, like the self-criticism, the judgment, and putting ourselves down. And so your body deserves respect. And to develop this, we want to try and practice making it comfortable, being responsive to our basic needs, and challenging our inner body critic and self-talk, which we'll be exploring in the next lesson. And so I just wanted to end this lesson with this quote that says, "When people say they want to lose weight, they often mean I want to be respected, I want to be loved, I want to be seen, I want liberation from fear and self-loathing. Weight loss culture will never give us those things because it is founded on fear and hate-based systems like sexism, racism, classism, and ableism. Thank you so much for listening to this lesson. I have activities that you can start putting into practice from this module's guidebook. And remember to please like, subscribe, or share this video with others who may find it helpful.